What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, unbelievable. Matchroom CEO and promoter, Eddie Hearn, is asking for his fighter, undefeated, IBF welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, the Phenom, as I refer to him as, Jaron Boots Ennis. Jaron Boots Ennis is 33 wins, no loss, no draw, 29 wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. He's asking Jaron Boots Ennis in his next fight, or he's asking for his next fight, Jaron Boots Ennis, the biggest name of his career, the biggest opportunity of his career thus far, against undefeated Mexican superstar, junior middleweight WBC interim world champion, Vergil Ortiz Jr., who is 22 wins, no loss, no draw, 21 wins by way of knockout, 26 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. They're negotiating to finalize a deal to face each other. Finally, this is a fight that has been in the making for years, okay? For a good, I want to say 5 years, right? This fight has been talked about and been in the making, right? And being built up. Vergil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis, February 22nd, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh season. And Vergil Ortiz now fights at 154. Eddie Hearn is asking for the fight to be at 147. What? Now we get that Jaron Ennis is the IBF champion, but he can't get the marquee names and the marquee fights at 147. He never could. Okay? He's 33 fights in at 27 and hasn't had the marquee fight. This is the marquee fight. And after his last fight, November 9th, he stated after the performance, that being Jaron Ennis, that he thinks that he'll be better suited at 154. We know all the health issues that Vergil Ortiz had trying to make 147. He nearly lost his life trying to make 147 pounds. Hence the reason why his fight with Igis Kavalaskis, with Ennis never came to fruition. It was scheduled twice, but Vergil Ortiz had major health issues that saw the fight not come to fruition. Then he just had to come to the conclusion that he cannot fight at 147 pounds anymore. So he had to move up to 154. So they're negotiating the fight. Jaron Ennis is just as big or bigger than Vergil Ortiz. And he stated that he plans to move to 154. Now I understand he has hopes to become undisputed at 147, but those fights are eluding you. They're just not happening. And the champions in the division are not eager to jump in the ring with Jaron Boots Ennis either. The Mario Barrios, the Ennis, the Brian Norman, they wanted to fight, right? But Eddie Hearn didn't want to pay. So those fights are not happening, right? So now you got this huge opportunity with Vergil Ortiz, and now Eddie Hearn is trying to, you're trying to put a wedge between that. It's like now he don't believe that Boots Ennis can beat Vergil Ortiz. Is that what that's what it is? Because his last performance with Jaron, many people felt like he got exposed in that fight. I don't. I think that he lacked focus, because I simply believe that Jaron Ennis is a showman, he's an entertainer, and he likes to put on the show. And I think that he simply lost focus in that fight. He wanted to make a statement in a rematch with Cameron Chugajin, and I think that he got outside of himself, and he got clipped. He wasn't defensively responsible. And that's it. That's all. They fought January 7th of 2023. It wasn't the most crowd-pleasing performance. He wanted to put on a show. He was at home in Philadelphia. He wanted to get a knockout. And he pressed the fight. And he was defensively irresponsible. I think he'll be a lot better. But to ask for this fight to be at 147 pounds is not even realistic. Why would Eddie Hearn even attempt to have this fight at 147? You know, Vergil Ortiz physically, if there's anybody in the sport of boxing that you know can't make the weight, it's Vergil Ortiz. I mean, again, he nearly lost his life trying to make the weight at 147 to fight Amanda Stenionis. On 2 separate occasions, he passed out the day before the weigh-in, trying to make weight, and the fight got canceled. So we already know he can't make weight. So why would you try to drown him down to 147 knowing he can't make the weight? Come on, Eddie. This is a big opportunity, a big fight. You're standing in the way. He stood in the way of the Brian Norman fight. He could have just made the Brian Norman fight happen. He stood in the way of that they never had any real intentions to make the fight, because as the IBF and the WBO stated, that he had to make the decision, Eddie Hearn, before the deadline, and he didn't. So that fight wasn't going to happen with Brian Norman anyway. Come on. And now this is the biggest opportunity of Boots' career against Vergil Ortiz with the biggest name. This is the marquee opportunity he's been looking for. And now you trying to weight drain him? Come on. Come on, man. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.